Hello everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are doing the Scorpio Weekly Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. Alright. We are just going to start by pulling some message cards for you. See what's the strongest message that's wanting to come through for you. I feel like it's important to keep in mind or be aware that being Scorpio, and the more Scorpio placements you have, the more you have to be comfortable with complete change and complete transformation. Like, try not to resist anything that's changing right now, because that's the essence of who you are. You're meant to embrace change. Change is supposed to make you better. You know, if you work with archangels, Archangel Azrael is a really good archangel for people with Scorpio placements, especially heavy Scorpio placements. I feel like it's like, take a moment to kind of slow down or reflect on things, especially things that you feel maybe restricted by right now, or things that you're noticing, like cycles that you notice continue to repeat themselves, because again, you are the sign of death and rebirth, right? Of complete transformation. And so when you go through any kind of change, any kind of ending, any kind of loss, it is meant to be replaced by something that is higher vibration, that is much better for you. So, I mean, I know loss is hard to deal with, right? But at the same time, every change you go through, you're meant to change within yourself as well. And that doesn't mean that you keep adjusting to be what you think everybody else wants you to be. Nothing like that. But make sure that you're really letting go of like old thought patterns or old fears or old belief systems that just aren't fitting, right? And at the same time, moving forward, like, you can kind of create things the way you want them to be, right? Don't just feel like you're stuck in the same cycle. Don't just feel like you're, I kind of feel for some of you that you've gone through so much change. You've been in this space of just letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. And you've got really good at like almost like being comfortable, being fine, being content with nothing. You've learned to kind of manage like the energy that you're in, but it's like you need to kind of open up to, you know, like what are you going to fill this energy in? Find something new that's giving you something to look forward to, like something to feel passionate about, something to give you that sense of purpose. So you just, you know, so you don't just step into the same cycle unknowingly. It's like you don't block your dreams and desires out of fear of change or out of a fear of going through loss again. Don't let past losses make you feel like keep you from going after anything moving forward. All right, let's see what's going on with your energy this week. Yeah, it's like you're in this place of, for some of you, you might be trying to like reconnect with somebody from your past, or some of you like just might be like just examining your relationships and your connections overall. But I do feel like you're in this place where you're trying to repair something or bring more peace and harmony to your relationships or manifest better relationships. But I feel like you keep stepping into the same cycle. It's like you need to make sure you're seeing the lesson. You know, I think that people, not people, I think that a lot of times we get focused on manifesting something specific, like manifesting a soulmate relationship, manifesting a twin flame relationship, learning how to manifest abundance, manifesting a new job, whatever it is. But it's like you have to go beyond. You have to go beyond that. You have to go beyond just manifesting a relationship. And it's almost like you've put so much focus into relationships, connections, having a specific person or a specific type of connection. But it's like what beyond that? Like what is what are you building in this relationship, if that makes sense? It's almost like you've you've had a lot of relationships and connections in the past where it's like there was a lot of like fixing each other or fixing the relationship. It was like it was always in a place of adjusting to chaos. You know what I mean? Like there's not been any relationships that you've had that have actually had like significant growth beyond like, you know, I don't mean to sound negative, but like you've been in relationships with maybe broken people where you've spent a lot of time trying to fix somebody's brokenness, or the opposite, like you've stepped into relationships in the past but you were kind of broken in that, and so the focus is always on fixing a person or fixing, you know, trust issues or healing or whatever, right? And it's like the need to get out of the cycle of relationships just existing for the purpose of making somebody feel like they belong, like healing somebody's past issues or comforting somebody. Like you need to be able to look beyond or look forward in your relationships, or find more of a sense of purpose within yourself and within your relationships. Yeah, it's like change the way change the energy and focus that you're putting into your relationships. It's not to say that you're in a bad place in your relationships, but get out of the mind space of needing to heal something in a relationship, or that's all relationships are triggering and healing each other. Like it's like what is there beyond, what is there moving forward in this relationship? It kind of makes me feel like too, it's like, you know, when you get to that space within yourself, or you get to that space within a relationship where everything's calm, everything feels good, there's no jealousy issues, there's no this, like everything feels good. It's almost like when we get to that space, we don't feel good. Like it's like, okay, now what? Like you don't know what to do with yourself when you have nothing that needs to be fixed or adjusted. But that's where you need to shift your perspective and go, okay, where am I taking this? Like, what is the long-term purpose of this? What is, you know, where do I want to take this to? There's no problems to fix anymore. Who are you now when you don't have anything that needs to be fixed? It's also kind of a message like, stop seeing yourself as broken, stop seeing yourself as healing or awakening. Like you're out of that phase. Now who are you? Does that make sense? All right, so let's just see what you need to be aware of this week. Oh yeah, I really like this message. It's a little bit similar to the Virgo reading for the week. So if you're connected to a Virgo, if you have Virgo in your chart, you might want to check that out. It's like you've done what you needed to do. You've healed what you needed to heal. You've cleared away the patterns that you need to clear away. You're sitting in that place of faith. You're sitting in that place of trust. But it's almost like, again, I feel like you've done such a good job at getting rid of negative things, getting rid of negative thoughts, getting rid of things that are not serving their purpose. But it's like not, you've been in that phase, I feel, of working towards growth, right? Or working towards something. You're so used to being in that energy of feeling the need to fight for something, or feeling the need to, keep fixing things, right? It's more, but you're done with that. It's like you need to look at what you are wanting to create now. Not any, now what do you want? Now what is the purpose? Now it's like I feel like you're struggling with seeing beyond, like seeing beyond where you are now, or seeing bigger for yourself. Like it's time to start manifesting bigger. It's time to step into something bigger. It's time to like really follow your heart, really put your heart out there, really what's that saying, wear your heart on your sleeve. You don't need to doubt whether or not you're on the right path or not. You're 100% on the right path. But it's almost like you can keep going on this path and be fine, and you're gonna have the relationship, you're gonna have the togetherness in the relationship, you're gonna manifest the abundance that you want. But you've gone through such a significant transformation, like there's more than maybe what you're letting yourself see, or there's more opportunities for expansion than you're letting yourself accept. I kind of feel like that you perceive that your heart is very open, but it's almost like your perspective is still in a past mind space. Let me see. Tell me a little bit more what's going on with your energy. Oh, look at that. Six of Pentacles, Justice, and Six of Swords. Like you have like mastered balance. You have mastered that balance of your energy. You're taking everything into consideration. You're focused on doing the right thing, keeping your emotions grounded, not rocking the boat, not saying anything that's going to stir up, you know what I'm saying? Like you're just focused on keeping things balanced and under control. Yeah, but it's like in this, like when you do something, like when you put your mind to something, you really put your mind to something. And so you've really put this focus into keeping your energy balanced, and you've gotten really good at it. But you're not acknowledging It's like numb. It's like you need to kind of remind yourself of what the purpose is, or what you want the purpose to be, or what it is that you're wanting to be, committing yourself to. What are you loyal to right now? Let me see a little bit more. It's like you're absolutely ready to manifest whatever it is that you want to manifest. You're absolutely prepared for it. Yeah, but you're like, you feel like you're open with your feelings. You feel like you're open with your heart, but it's like there's all these the Tower and Queen of Cups and Nine of Swords and Knight of Cups. It's like there's all these feelings that you, how do I word it? It's like you've worked so hard to achieve this state of balance, to achieve this inner, healing, to balance yourself, to heal. You've worked so hard at it, but it's like you did it too well, and you kind of pushed away the core of who you are as a Scorpio, and that is that intensity. That's that, feeling a sense of purpose for things, really going all out with things, really putting your passion and your heart into everything. You've gotten so good at maintaining your energy that you've pushed down your kind of emotions too much. You're too good at not letting your emotions guide you. And I feel like it's just important to it's like I almost want to say, give yourself like a ridiculous dream to feel passionate about. Yeah, it's like if you're waiting, if you're waiting for something, or if you don't feel like you're ready, if you're good, like you're good to go, you have everything you need. It's like you need to embrace getting excited about it, having, you need to let yourself feel desire for something. I kind of feel like you've, again, kind of pushed down the emotions to the point that you're not letting yourself like really feel it. I don't feel like you have to do anything. Also, keep this in mind. Balance is good, right? Maintaining balance is good. Maintaining balance is how you manifest what you want. But when that change is initiated, it's not going to feel balanced. The energy is going to feel uncomfortable. And so when things start to feel uncomfortable at this point, when you've worked so hard to get yourself to this space, trust and understand that that's exactly what needs to happen. Don't sit there and frantically try to go back and find that balance. Follow that energy, because you're balancing the energy here, right? But what you're wanting to manifest is up here. And so you have to allow that little bit of a conflict in the energy to come in to elevate. So don't focus so much on making yourself feel comfortable. Don't focus so much on grounding your energy. You've gotten really good at that. You can let loose a little bit this week. All right? Have a good week. Bye-bye.